Dinobots suck! Oh, yeah? No! He does suck. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review, and today we're going to take a look at the Cyberverse Dinobots Unite Bumbleswoop set with Bumblebee and Dinobot Swoop. I saw this at my local Walmart and figured, you know what, I gotta get this. Even though they look like the giant version of the Crash Bashers, we get a Cyberverse Dinobot Swoop out of this, and I had to take a look at her, which, spoiler alert in the show, Swoop is a girl. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Bumbleswoop in the package. We got Bumbleswoop, Bumblebee, of course, and we've got Swoop, and you can touch the figures. It's an open box. There's a new logo at the top with Dinobots on the side of it, which is kind of interesting. Side of the package had the Dinobots Unite. The other side's got Bumblebee right there, so just kind of a close-up of the artwork. Old Bumblebee, and then this side we've got all the Dinobots together, which looks awesome. It says Dinobots Unite right there at the bottom of the package, so just a close-up of the figures in the box. So Bumblebee and Swoop. And then we've got Bumbleswoop right there. And back of the package here, we've got the two robots that combine into the one larger robot. So just kind of a close-up. There they all are. Combined. Bumblebee turns into a car. Swoop turns into a pterodactyl. And they both combine into Bumbleswoop. And, well, that's about it for the package. Let's get these guys out of box and see what we think. So here we have Bumblebee and Swoop out of the packaging, and Swoop, I've got to say, is the better figure of the two. Definitely got a weird Bumblebee face on the back of her head, which is kind of funny, but overall she looks pretty decent. Bumblebee is super generic, very simplistic, reminds me of a rescue bot, so yeah, he's just kind of there. Now, as far as articulation goes, there's not much. His arms move in and out, and then his legs move in and out, and that's about it. Nothing at the head. Now, this piece here is black, which is weird because in the box it's yellow, and it looks funny when it's outside in the car mode. Now, Swoop is about the same way. Her arms move up and down. Now, her legs have a lot more articulation than Bumblebee does, but that's really for transformation and the other robot, which has this gigantic Bumblebee face on the back of her body. So yeah, that's about it for the articulation. Transformation on these guys are pretty simple, so we'll transform Bumblebee first. You're going to lift this panel up, and then you're going to flip his head in and close it up, and then flip the arms down, collapse the legs, push the feet in, and there we go. There is the car mode, which is okay. Yeah, we see this black piece up here, which is yellow on the back of the box. That would have looked better. And it does roll back and forth, so that's kind of nice. You do see the claws on the top, which is unfortunate. But he does have the blue windows, so that's kind of nice. Now, Swoop here, you're going to take the weapon piece off. And this actually looks pretty cool. There's some nice detail. I like that. It's got the feet on there. So you're going to clamp the arms in. Now, she's all kind of weird and springy, so she'll pop out quite a bit, so be aware of that. You're going to flip the pterodactyl head up like this, and then you're going to make sure the springs don't pop out, and then you're going to fold the waist up, and then you're going to fold the legs up around. So first the toes like this, and then you're going to fold the legs up and then fold them again to go over the body, and everything wants to flip apart, so be aware of that. So then you're going to clamp this down, and then there we go. We have the pterodactyl mode. Well, almost. We got to plug this in to this little plug port. Goes into her butthole on the back of the Dinobot. So plug this in, and there we go. We've got our pterodactyl, which actually looks pretty cool. I like this. I think this looks good, although I think that black should have been red. It looks good. It looks very Swoop-like. Lots of details on the wings and the tail. Very cool, very neat. Just a little bit of robot kibble underneath, but all in all, this is actually the better Transformer of the set. Now, to combine them both into Bumbleswoop, what you're going to do is take Bumblebee here, and you're going to spread the legs out. Make sure to keep the arms in, and you're just going to kind of spread it out like that, and then you're going to pull his feet down. So we got the dinosaur-like feet up front, like thus. And then you're going to take Swoop, and we're going to take the weapon piece off. We're going to take her, and we're going to connect that port into the bottom of Swoop. So we're going to plug that in. She's going to spring load out, and then we can fold these arms down like this and make sure the hands are appropriate. And then we're going to pull the pterodactyl head down to the back like this. All right, and we're going to adjust the camera to get into frame. There we go. Looks good. All right, and then we're going to take the weapon, and we're going to put that into Bumbleswoop's hand like this, and there we go. We've got Bumbleswoop, and yeah, it is what it is. It works, I suppose. Now, articulation, the arms do move up and down at the shoulder and at the elbow. The hands really don't move, and that's about it. So there it is with the giant head, the wings. It's okay. It's interesting looking. I'll give it that. So taking a closer look at the Bumblebee figure itself, this is a very basic figure. It's got that black port, which on the back of the box was yellow, and that would have been better in the vehicle mode. The head is really hard to get out of the chest. I need like long fingernails to do that, so if you don't have those, get a toothpick. It's very basic. It looks okay, but I mean, this is almost a one-step changer without the spring load gimmicks in it. So yeah, I mean, zero articulation and a very base model Transformer, which I guess it's just a pair of legs on another bot, so it is what it is. Now, taking a closer look at Swoop, she is actually the better of the two Transformers. Way more detail. The head on the back is ridiculous. I wish that would flip down. But I like the wings. I like the design. The robot looks good. I like the tail weapon accessory. The paint apps are really nice on it. Although I do think that black on her head should be red. But it is what it is. I wish she had some elbow articulation. But other than that, aside from the spring load gimmick, that's kind of annoying. But again, this is the way better figure of the two in the set. So taking a closer look at Bumbleswoop, the detail on this is interesting. It's kind of weird having Swoop's head hanging off of the back, but it is what it is. I do like the wings on the shoulders. I think that's good. Humongous bug eyes on the Bumblebee figurehead there. The yellow looks good on the top of the torso. I guess it's Bumbleswoop, not Bumblebee, so I guess it's Jurassic eyes on there. The red on the arms actually look pretty good on the back of the figure itself. I mean, overall, it could have been worse. Midsection of the figure, again, it's okay. The blue and the yellow go well together, but there's a huge distinction right at the middle there. I do like the articulation on the arms. I think that works out really well for this figure. The weapon, the tail, feet, weapon piece is cool. I like that, but there's really not much going on with the Bumblebee waist or upper legs. I kind of wish that windshield and Autobot logo was up front rather than in the back. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, it's basically just Bumblebee's legs spun around. We get the dinosaur-type feet there. Again, I wish those folded in better in the car mode, but it is what it is. The tail, of course, makes a nice mace. The yellow pegs on the wheels don't particularly look good, but it does stand very, very well. It is stable, and that's what feet are supposed to do. For comparison, here we have a Bumbleswoop with the Transformers Cyberverse Energon Armor Ramjet, and as you can see, once combined, this figure is about twice the height of the Energon Armor figure, and I don't know, I personally think the Energon Armor figure is a superior figure in the Cyberverse line. So is the Transformers Cyberverse Dinobots Unite Bumbleswoop a figure that you want in your Transformers collection? Well, this could be a very easy pass, to be honest. This is something that the kids are going to like. You get two robots, combine it into one. In theory, it's cool, but it just misses the mark for me. It's just, I don't think it's worth the $20 price tag. It's about $5 too expensive, and the Bumblebee figure's just not very good, and the spring gimmick on Swoop is a bit fidgety. The only redeeming fact that this set has is getting a fully transformable Cyberverse Swoop. So I will say, if you're going to complete your Dinobots for Cyberverse, you're going to want to get this set just to get the Swoop figure. Other than that, I would either or just pass it altogether. So there he is, the Dinobots Unite Cyberverse Bumbleswoop. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos, and follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.